All right, you guys, I'm Rick Dancer. This is Get Real Rick Dancer, and I just found the coolest story on the whole planet. We are sponsored today by Elements Health Club because they believe in a healthy community, and this is like the most healthy idea. This is a kitchen in town, and you can see it listed up there, and they make meals for people who are really people who are in a very sick with cancer.
Yes.
And here joining us is, what's your name?
Christy Beaver.
And so your fiance? Tell me the story.
So he was just diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic adenocarcinoma stomach cancer. And he's been a sugar freak all of his life pretty much. And so he's never even really heard of a smoothie. So I started giving him smoothies and stuff. But my counselor told me about this place and said that it would be a great idea for me to call him. So I did.
So what do they do?
Well, this is my first time here, but I got a bag of food that's it's not cooked, but this is soups and stews, and it's ready for me to just put it on the stove. And it's all organic. It's stuff that's really, really good for you, stuff probably he's never even heard of.
So while he's in treatment, he's getting a super healthy diet.
Yes. And I don't have to worry about trying to find things to cook for him because I have somebody else doing it for me, which is awesome.
How hard is this?
It's been the scariest thing I've ever had to go through.
I'm sorry.
Yep. But he's a tough old dog. He can beat this, and God performs miracles every day. So that's what we're believing in.
So you're just, this is just one thing you don't have to worry about. Because when you get a cancer
Absolutely.
diagnosis, I've been there, your whole mind is all about survival.
Yep, it is. And I want to do what's best for him. And these people are great. And I'm so excited.
Well, thank you for talking to me. And I'm so glad you came in.
Me too.
And I wish him all the luck in the world and prayers and thoughts and good things.
Thank you.
I think you're going to be pretty good with this food.
Oh, yeah.
So is it kind of exciting to get to go home and figure out what's in there?
Oh my gosh, seriously. It's stuff that I don't have to cook. I don't have to make it.
Thank you so much. That is so awesome. Okay, so you guys, that is us. So let's find out more about the program. She was amazing. You don't even have to say anything. You could just be really quiet. No, tell us what the program's called, what you do, and who you are.
So I'm Nicole Craig. I'm the manager of nutrition education and the head chef here for Positive Community Kitchen. And we've been around for about 6 years. We've been serving the community of Eugene and Springfield and the outlying areas. We serve a vulnerable population of people who are facing a life-threatening illness. And what we do is we deliver free, organic, nutrient-dense meals to their door.
And you do this for, I can hardly ask questions. I'm getting kind of choked up. You do this for 12 weeks. Why?
Well, we feel like 12 weeks is it's a way to change, it's a long enough to change your habits. So when we introduce our meal program to people, they start eating in a much healthier way with whole grains that are properly prepared, pastured meats, local produce, fruits and vegetables, healthy fats, no processed sugars, no bad salts, and we make really healthy meals. And then when people start to feel better, we think that in about 12 weeks, they're going to want to do that on their own.
And so you really think, and I believe, I will say, you're probably part of the curing process here, or whatever, making life better for that process.
We do believe food is medicine. Yeah.
So there's a kitchen here, you cook everything, kind of explain that to people.
Yeah, so we gather together in normal circumstances. We gather together once a week with a group of pretty big volunteers. We use teenagers from our local high schools and a number of adult mentors that come in and help. And we gather together once a week and we make 2 soups, 2 entrees, a salad, and a dessert that are all organic and nutrient-dense meals. So for people who can only take a few bites of food, those bites of food are going to be really full of nutrients. And in the process of preparing those meals, we also teach those kids and the adults about nutrients, about healthy eating, about knife skills, about sautéing and baking, all the things that you would learn in a professional kitchen.
So it's really obvious to me that you don't enjoy this at all.
No, I hate it. It's terrible. Actually, when the kids come in, and we really miss them right now, when the kids come in, it's the best part of my day. They just bring so much life into the kitchen and smiles and sunshine.
So tell people about the program, the Meal for Meal, that how they can get involved. So you guys, this is something, you know, how we're all trying to help business and we're all trying to help people through this process. This is something you can do to not only help someone who's dealing with very serious illness right now, but also somebody else.
Yeah, so right now, during the COVID pandemic, we've shifted to freezer meals. We just felt like it was a little bit safer. So we are putting everything in Ziploc bags and putting them in the freezer, and we are offering that to the public. You can buy a bag of meals for $60. That bag of meals has 10 separate meals in it, and all you have to do is defrost it, throw it in a pan on your stove or in your crock pot, and let it cook until everything's done, and that's it. You got your healthy meal. And every time you buy a bag of those meals, it supports one of our clients getting a bag of meals as well.
So you're basically buying something for yourself that you can use that makes you healthier, but you're also supporting someone you don't know that's going through a really horrible situation.
Absolutely. And most of our clientele have a really hard time, especially now they're super vulnerable to the virus, and so they have a really hard time getting out to the grocery store. Oftentimes they're unable to cook for themselves, and so this is really important that we are able to get food to their doors.
So how do they get in touch with you? How do they find out information?
So you can go to our Facebook page, just look up Positive Community Kitchen, and you'll see a few posts on there about how to buy the meals. I also want to emphasize that if you are one of those people who are facing a life-threatening illness, please do not hesitate to call us. We have plenty of meals stored up waiting for you. Right now we don't have a wait list, so if you need meals, please give us a call. We'll get them delivered to you. And then, Kim, what's the phone number to call? 541 249 4942. Extension 102.
Okay, and I'll get that and put that at the top of the page so everybody has that. So again, thank you so much for, one, doing this for our community. And the little secret thing, you guys, that she's doing also that these folks are doing here is they're teaching our kids how to eat better. That's the covert thing that's happening here.
We're really trying. Yes.
Yeah. Well, and that's how we keep people from becoming people that are in debilitating diseases like this.
Absolutely. Yeah, we want to just educate as much as we possibly can throughout our community, and we feel like if we can start with our kids, it's the best thing to do.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Allie. You guys, this is Allie. From Elements Health Club, and they're sponsoring the show. And now that I'm here, I understand exactly why we're here, because this really tunes in with you and just you personally.
So much. I am such an advocate on all of this, and I'm so grateful that you are doing what you're doing for our children, like, you know, letting these kids in high school come and learn the importance of what they're putting inside of their body and actually having their hands in it and learning and tasting and growing into adults, and having that, you're making waves in so many ways. And to me, that is what I want to do, is educate people on all the opportunity we have around us to be well. You know, the practices of what we do every single day, day after day, of the compound effect of where it's leading us to in the future. And I believe, and I firmly know that food is medicine. And this, to me, I want to be involved. I mean, I'm like texting my husband. I'm like, I'm going to be involved.
You just lost your wife. She's now going to be doing
this.
Like,
Positive Kitchen, honey, I'm down here.
Well, I think the other thing, too, I know about you to be true, because I go to the Elements Health Club, is you can go to a gym and a health club, and that's like really the very tip of the iceberg when it comes. A workout starts in the kitchen.
Absolutely, it does. To me, you know, and it's this silly phrase that we've heard forever, abs are made in the kitchen, but I do believe that. I mean, no matter how hard you work out, and I really believe that there is actually an imbalance in society where people are like, oh, I'm going to eat this, and then tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to burn it off. That actually is kind of, I think, ruining this beautiful orchestra inside of your body that occurs, and we disrupt it by, again, our practices. So I believe that getting in that bad habit of I'm going to eat to exercise and I think I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to be healthy that way, it's messing up your hormones. It's messing up so many other things that you need to find harmony within exercise and more a better relationship with your food.
So it's a real lifestyle change, and so what these guys are doing here is working on our kids and helping the most vulnerable in our community who are going through that lady. What's her name? Christy was she just was in tears because this is so hard with her husband, and so she says, and guess what? I don't have to cook, and they made the meals, and I don't have to decide, and I know he's going to have to get healthy now.
Yeah, you know, and that, you know, what Nicole and what you guys are doing by offering this to me is so valuable, you know, and I think, like she said, if you're sick and you're out there, this truly is step one. This is, I believe, the most important step besides the treatment and everything. This is going to help people get well.
And preventative.
Yes, setting yourself up by what we're doing every single day. The daily practice of what you're putting inside of you and on you is setting yourself up. You're either preventing or you're allowing it to happen, you know? So this is such a gift, and I'm so excited to be a part of it. Absolutely.
I'm never going to see her again at the
I
gym.
know.
Allie, thank you.
Thank
You guys, so again, it's sponsored by Elements Health Club, and we're at the Positive Community Kitchen, and I'm going to put the information on the screen, but you purchase a meal for $60. That's 10 meals, all prepared, and you will then be buying another set of meals for a person who's going through a debilitating illness for a 12-week kind of jolt to help them get back to normal or to some kind of normal. So again, this is happening right here in Eugene. I have a feeling we'll be doing a little bit more with this in the future. And again, I will put the Facebook page up there, and I will also put a phone number, because if you want to do something positive to with this COVID-19, it's driving you nuts, and you want to do something to help the community, here's something really easy you can do. All right, I'm Rick Dancer. Thanks again. And thanks again, Element Health Club. Share this on your page so other people know what's going on, the good things we're doing in our community. Yes, the world seems to be falling apart, but guess what? It's not, because we're still helping each other. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Goodbye.